Welcome back, party animals, party friends. You are now here with your favorite two heels here to
shoot the shit with you.
Coming
That's
to
right.
you live again on this Tuesday edition of August 26, 2025. Your boy Nike Fam A1 and J Dub is in the building. J Dub, what's the word? How you feeling? What's going on with you?
I can see how bad Clemson's gonna be this week, just based on what happened today. Oh yeah.
Based on what happened today.
Oh yeah. My truck was supposed to be like 950 cases or pieces, and shit, they had to move some stuff off because my truck can't fit that much. But LSU's coming to town, baby, and they're bringing their people with them too.
Yeah. Oh yes, indeed. LSU. What's going on, Wesley? What's going on, my man?
They are coming, and they are bringing their people with them. They are expecting at least 300,000 people in the town of Clemson this weekend, and only 85,000 can fit in the stadium. So that's the word here.
That is definitely the way it is going down. Well, me, I mean, it wasn't really too much. Just had playoffs in my flag football league on Sunday. First round exit. I mean, it'd be like that sometimes. But other than that, I mean, just getting ready, getting prepared, and bunkering down. They bring in Baton Rouge. Oh yeah. The BR is on their way.
Oh yeah.
They are on their way.
I'm staying as far away from Clemson as I
give me 1 second. Hold on.
Can this weekend. All right. Like I said, I'm staying as far away from Clemson as I can this weekend. And the people with they can work that shit. I watch the game from the comfort of my couch in my home.
All right, I'm back. My bad.
All right.
Okay. Right. So we are on our way to the clash. Yes, we are. Everybody that's locked in here, I appreciate you for being here with us. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you are on Facebook, please float over to the YouTube. It is easy to integrate with you over there. And pretty soon we should be on the Twitter, also known as X. Yeah, we on our way to the clash. We are on our way. Clash in Paris this weekend. Indeed,
it is.
Yeah. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts of how the show is shaping up? Not necessarily your match predictions just yet. Like, how do you think the show is shaping up just overall on paper? And that's a question for the audience too. How do y'all think the show is marking up on paper so far?
I would say it leaves a lot to be desired. I mean, yeah, you have the fatal four-way. They could have put somebody in the ring with Stephanie. They didn't have to do her that way, but that's something we'll get to later. I kind of feel like Stephanie's getting screwed because of what happened with Naomi and the way that they keep kind of, and I told my wife this yesterday, the way they keep kind of bringing it up.
Mm-hmm.
and the way that Stephanie and her went back and forth, I can't help but feel like we're being worked a little bit. I'm not saying Naomi's not actually pregnant. I'm just saying I can't help but feel like we're being worked a little bit.
All right, why you say that? What is, I guess my question is, what is the working aspect of it? What would you think is the working aspect of it?
Well, they're saying that they're saying that obviously Naomi's pregnant and she can't oh boy.
I'm gonna leave that right there. Y'all know how I feel about pretty.
Yeah. We
No
know.
bullshit.
You're gonna get in
No
trouble, boy.
bullshit.
You're gonna get your ass in trouble. Anyway,
It,
I kind of feel like maybe Naomi can do a little bit more than what they say she can do. I mean, here's something that people have kind of brought up. If she is truly 7 weeks pregnant, then that means at SummerSlam, Io
she
stepped
was
on her
pregnant.
stomach.
She was pregnant then.
Io stepped on her stomach in that match. I mean, don't get me wrong, but maybe Naomi can do a little bit more.
Not to say that Io is a reckless worker, but
no, Io is not a reckless worker. I don't think she is. But I'm kind of
right. But sometimes you got to make that clarification because people will take things the wrong way.
Right. Now I got you. And you're correct.
Facts.
You're correct on that. I'm saying, maybe Naomi can do a little bit more than they're saying that she can do. Like maybe, cost someone a title.
Well, I'll inject here. She's went on record to say that she's had fertility issues and that she had one of her ovaries removed and all this other whatnot, and that her pregnancy would be high risk. So having her do anything at this point, now that beyond a shadow of a doubt that you are pregnant, doing anything at this point that could possibly lead to anything. Yeah, no.
Okay.
Now, of course, you keep the angle going for when she comes back. Yes, that's still gonna be a premier match. And the way they use social media now to advance storylines.
Like I was telling my wife, you can't keep interest in a storyline with just Twitter banter back and forth.
Depends.
I don't think.
Depends because the Rock definitely made it happen with Cody Rhodes. Some of their best shit was The Rock on Instagram. So I mean, it depends on how it get worked and what are you trying to do exactly. Now, I'm not saying Naomi is The Rock or anything like that, but it has happened. Is what I'm saying. And Drew, and the best part of Drew's character is some of his Twitter things.
My prediction obviously doesn't come true because Stephanie no longer has a match in Paris. I thought maybe Stephanie was going to have a match in Paris and Naomi was going to cost her. But that's not going to come true because now there's no match.
Yeah, and at least for one more pay-per-view, Stephanie doesn't get beat because she was going to lose that match. And which was
lose with Naomi.
Right thing to do, by the way. So I'm not
going to lose if it was Naomi. Oh.
Yeah, run these likes up, Big Rob. Let them know.
There's Roberto coming in. We'll get to that in a second.
Man, you couldn't wait. I'm gonna circle it back around to this. I'm gonna definitely start for sure. That's getting talked about today. Believe it.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna definitely come back to that.
So like I said, my prediction for the Clash, as far as that went, was Stephanie against somebody, maybe Io, and Naomi was going to cost Stephanie the match, but obviously that's not going to happen because there's no more Stephanie in Paris this week.
And now I'm real interested to see where exactly are they about to go with the world heavyweight with the women's world title belt. Cause I know the obvious thing is to put the belt on Rhea, but how we get there is very interesting. And they have been saying on television repeatedly whenever Io and Rhea interacted with each other, especially before the Kabuki Warriors got involved, that they kept hinting at Rhea not being able to beat Io, which is
Oh,
true. She haven't beat Io yet.
that's a dead horse that's been beaten over and over. They continue to mention that.
They haven't
So,
they haven't left that out there for no reason.
oh no, there's
So
no there
let's let's
there's nothing in a Triple H storyline that doesn't mean something, especially the little subtle hints.
yeah, it's I mean, damn, that's the thing about booking storylines and booking professional wrestling. Like, especially with the women per se. It's so many things that could happen that could change the storylines or change your direction. And injuries and pregnancies is definitely one of them.
That's
But
true.
with that being said, let's slide on over here to Monday Night Raw. So Raw last night, thumbs up, thumbs in the middle, thumbs down. What y'all got?
Thumbs in the middle. Thumbs in the middle. I think the best part of the show was
Thumbs in the
Roman's
middle.
promo. I think Roman's promo was probably the best part of the show, and maybe the main event itself, and the whole Roman and fucking Bronson going everywhere in the arena, going after each other. Kind of reminded me of Taker and Brock that time when Brock told Taker, "I'm gonna kill you," or is the opposite, and something, or no, you're gonna have to kill me, or something like that. I can't remember, but it was similar to that. Yeah, it was Brock that said, "I'm gonna kill you," and
Okay,
Taker
okay,
said, "You're
okay.
gonna have to." Yeah, that was it. And I mean, the main event was okay, but here we go again with the same bullshit with Seth's group coming out, and I mean, it's just the same bullshit every fucking week. I mean,
I've I've come to the realization and the settlement of in between the big shows, in between the Summer Slams, the Survivor Series, the Royal Rumble, obviously WrestleMania, like it's gonna be filler shit. Like they're just gonna give us some average show at some weeks, an above average show, and maybe a good show sprinkled in every now and again. Like I I think they're just creatively bankrupt at this point. Like they've ran out of creative ideas. Cause like you saying, and like we've been saying, how many times can we see the same ending to Raw week in, week out? It feels like honestly, it feels like I don't have to watch the show and I can understand what's going on. Or I know pretty much can get a basic gist of what's going on. And that might be an example of predictability becoming boring, becoming stagnant.
very,
My bro
very.
to cover my family. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that.
It's like Roman said that time in his promo on John Cena. It's like missionary position every night.
This weekend, we got yeah. Nah,
Same
for real.
bullshit every fucking week. It's the same
So,
shit. Whether last week was an actual finish or not, that's because it was a street
mhm.
fight or an extreme rules match, so there could be a disqualification. And it's the
It's
same
just
thing.
it's just
Everybody starts brawling, and you know. But what I want to talk about is what happened at the end of the match with CM Punk stepping over LA Knight and going to help Jay up, and then LA Knight getting pissed off and then eating a super kick from Jay, and then Punk ate a super kick from Jay.
I like that because
So do I.
that's a match we haven't seen before. CM Punk versus Jey Uso. Hell, CM Punk versus LA Knight. And as long as you're giving LA Knight something to do, because I feel like he's just toiling away. He's popular, he sells merch. I mean, he ain't the greatest in-ring worker, but he ain't the worst in-ring worker. He's stellar on the mic. Pause. So, hey man, like why can't he take that next step? And again, if you have to book people with got my pick all in the camera. You got to book people with the main eventers to make them feel like a main eventer. And they have to eventually beat some of the main eventers to continue the status of a main eventer. Because you can get to the main event and get and lose credibility. Like, and credibility in this line of work is everything.
You know that. So Roman's promo and the
Facts.
ending of the show is probably the two best things of last night's show. Everything else was, I mean,
It was what it was.
there's only so many times. There's only so many times that you can hope that a woman's match will save the show. And don't get me wrong, the match they had yesterday with Rhea versus Roxanne was good, but all it was doing was progressing the storyline with Io and Asuka because, you know, it most of the time the women's matches
And my
are
boy,
good. Most of the time the women's matches are good.
facts.
Especially when they involve Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, Roxanne Perez, and Stephanie Vaquer. Those four are amazing. Yeah, we know.
I'm sorry, I can't. If I hear the name, I gotta salute my tribal queen. Yeah,
my tribal queen.
The Dirty Dolph. Look, the heels are coming in the building tonight. Hey, we got 7 people in here. Hey, for all those that just joined, we're doing the Raw review right now. Hey, just make sure you like, share, subscribe to this page. Your 2 favorite heels are here this evening on your favorite day of the week, Tuesday. Yes, sir. All right.
That's right.
Like
other than
I'll honestly, I'm gonna point out something. My boy Tony up in here, Dirty Dumb D Blackerfella. Happy belated birthday to D Blackerfella. His birthday was 2 days ago. That's my boy. Him and Vince McMahon got the same birthday. I knew he was a heel. I knew it. All right. Yeah. What I do like how they keep Roxanne like featured in the main event, and she actually got a win over Io. Yes, like that goes to see that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like when you book them around the main event, you keep them in the main event, and they're actually beating people in the main event. They feel like a main eventer, and she's actually a legitimate threat to win the world title belt, which I actually wouldn't mind.
No, I wouldn't mind seeing.
Now, do her.
I'm the same person.
And Liv Story need the world belt.
That sat here. I'm the same person that sat here last week and said she should have been the winner of the Royal Rumble and not Charlotte.
You didn't say that. You didn't say that. That is fair.
And that she should have been.
You did say that.
So
make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, man. Now,
all right.
Hold on.
That about puts a
let me
puts
take
a button
it
on the Raw review, I think. Unless you got something more.
Just about. I got one more thing. Let me get that. Woo!
Hey, there's my boy Danny.
Tech man.
Danny.
And yes, for all my people that's in the chat, we got 11 people in here, y'all. I appreciate that. Hey, we will talk about the elephant in the room, and unless you've been living under a rock, you know what the elephant in the room from this week news is. Anyone should have won other than Charlotte. Agreed. No, for sure. That
All
definitely
right.
can become a good storyline, but that storyline doesn't necessarily need the world title.
It, we
Um,
were heading that way until Liv got hurt.
yeah, nah, facts.
We were
But now,
absolutely heading that way.
but now she's definitely in the running to win the Royal Rumble. She becomes a favorite to win the Royal Rumble. Exactly.
Good, good,
So,
good. She needs to.
nah, fact, nah, the jealousy storyline, and that's the thing with the women wrestlers. Like booking a jealousy storyline will always get
It writes
over because it's so
almost writes
relatable.
itself.
You funny. Dumb like the title belt and the attitude era
He's funny, but he's right.
constantly changing hands. Nah, for real. Now, we're gonna start here right quick. Knowing to getting the news that we got this week. Is it a bad move to have Stephanie off the card in Paris?
Yes, it is. Yes, 100%.
Why you
I
say that?
mean, you didn't have to make her match in Paris a title match. You could have put her in the ring with Io and they'd have tore the fucking house down. You got to have her on the card.
Okay.
Because she hasn't been featured very much recently. I think you mentioned earlier the last time she was featured was a 6-woman tag match, maybe 3
was
weeks
6 women
ago.
tag,
Like 3 weeks ago,
maybe even 4.
4 weeks ago, something
And
like
the
that.
week
I
before,
don't remember
and
how
the
long
last
ago it
time, and the
was.
last time before that, and if I'm not mistaken, the last time before that was her and Io match that got stopped, and then the time before
Mm-hmm.
that was when she locked
Mm-hmm.
up the
Yes.
the number one contendership for the world title belt. We need
Yes.
11 likes for sure, my boy. We're gonna make you a
Yes.
moderator. My mama.
Yeah. Like I am. She needs to be featured more. If you're really going to be pushing her into the world title picture, then you need to feature her more.
Yeah.
Like I
And
said,
I
you
don't
didn't have
okay
to have
now.
the match in Paris did not have to be a title match. Okay, you can save the title match for WrestlePalooza or whatever the fuck it's called.
That's
You
what it's
can
called.
okay. You don't have to have a title match in Paris because Naomi dropped the title. Okay, the title's vacant. We get that. Okay, you can have the title match at WrestlePalooza because you seem to be putting all your eggs in that basket anyway. So
True.
let's have the match that was amazing with her and Io in Paris, except this time it doesn't get interrupted because before that match got interrupted, it was amazing.
Okay. I feel you. I feel you. Now I agree she
And I
should
got
be on the
pissed.
card.
I got pissed that night. My wife and me were watching, and I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. They just ruined this match with a fuck finish.
And that's where I'm finna go. Like, I agree. Like she should, it is a bad move to have her off the card. And I'm gonna read that in 1 second. But yes, I agree that it's a bad look to have her off the card for sure. Now, what I don't want is if she gets on a card and she's in a match that has another fuck finish to it. Cause and her and Io right now, okay, we could all knew anybody that's been watching wrestling for any length of time, you should have known that when they gave us Io and Stephanie, they're not giving that away on television for no good reason. The match essentially became an angle. And again, if they were to lock up again on pay-per-view, the match again would just become an angle to further push the heel turn of Oscar to get Oscar and Io together. Now, I wouldn't mind having Stephanie on the card in a match against Man, it's actually nobody to put her against. They're down heels. All the heels are locked up in the program already. Like if y'all had Paris on the card, if y'all had Stephanie Vancouver on the card, chat, who would y'all would have had her in the match with? Now it can't be Bailey. I mean, it can't be Becky because Becky is already locked up with Nikki Bella. It can't be. I mean, the only thing you got left is Lyra, but that still falls in the category of Io Sky. Like you're not gonna give that match away without any story built to it or whatever. That'll be doing exactly what people accuse AEW of, hot shot in the territory. So
Okay.
I guess in a roundabout way, they would have had nothing for her. So I guess it is best that you leave off the card. Cause you're gonna put her in a throwaway tag match?
No, you're not gonna put her in a
With
tag
who?
match.
Doing
I'm
what?
telling you. Raquel. Mm,
From
I don't know
an
about Raquel.
entertainment standpoint, but they don't boy, from an entertainment standpoint, but they don't understand about they don't care about that. They put her on TV, they put her on that show to counter AEW. You got of course, you got Brock versus Cena, Drew versus Cody, now using the right words, boy. Versus possibly Io. That's what matters to them. Oh, of course. Oh, it's a business, my brother. It is a business.
Okay, what
Y'all gonna
about
start watching.
Roxanne?
Yeah, wait, watch, bro. Start watching.
What about Roxanne?
Raquel, that's a good one. But there's no story behind it. You would just be putting the match on for the sake of putting the match on.
No, let me ask you a
That's
question.
what we accuse AEW of doing. That also be considered hot shot in the territory. In a way.
Never mind. Never mind. You answered my question before I could even ask it. Okay. I actually think the match
Honestly.
at I actually think the match at WrestlePalooza is gonna be against Rhea.
No, facts. No, they're loading that show up. Like they've already said, we got 14 people in here right now, y'all. Hey, if you are on Facebook, please slide over to the YouTube channel, please. Anybody that's on Facebook right now, can you please drop the link on to the link to the YouTube on Facebook? You'll be able to do it a lot faster than I can. I probably sure appreciate that. Yeah. Now, these are good, bro. These are good ideas, but also think about how good of an idea it is for you to just give it away. Because now you gotta beat somebody. You see what I'm saying? Because we don't want no fuck finish here, and we don't want the match to just be a simple backdrop or a means to set up an angle. Now, Nikki says, I honestly would like to see a build up with her and Rhea. If Rhea's gonna take the title in Perth, I would like to see Velcro step up at least. But we all know I'm hot for Rhea. Very nice. Nah, I think they're gonna start that as soon as that Monday night we come from after Clash. Or we're gonna at least get a general idea of where they're going. What about Roxanne? They got history.
They do have
Right,
history.
but they didn't do nothing to build up the history. No, facts. No, facts. This is true. That is a very good point, my boy. But they haven't done anything to build that up. Like, we're 6 days away now. It is what it is.
Jeez.
Okay, so qualifying match leading to the qualifying match leading to Western Palooza ending with Rhea and Velcro. Well,
That sounds too
Stephanie
much.
already
That
locked
sounds
up the
too much
number
like
one
a
title.
tournament. That sounds too much like a fucking tournament.
I am tournament out too, bro. Like,
Yeah, that sounds too much
way
like a
too
fucking
many
tournament.
tournaments. She in the front row looking at the competition. I said that, boy, you need a premium subscription for that.
All
But
right, let's
yes,
get
okay, so
to.
we all can agree. We all can agree essentially that it is essentially a bad move to leave Stephanie off the card. Now, I wish they would have did something to play off their history, but they didn't. Yes. because they already said next week they're gonna start. Adam Pearce is gonna have some general idea of where they're about to go with the women's world heavyweight championship.
He said he has
Now,
the opponent in mind. He just has to get it all together, and it's probably going to happen at WrestlePalooza.
oh yeah, they're gonna try to do the most or try after this piece of shit they push up. Nah, for real, yeah, they push that data really, really, really fast, really quick.
They did. They did.
So
They're literally forcing everybody to subscribe to ESPN now. That's pretty much what they're doing because they said it was supposed to be January, and then they moved it up to September.
yeah, they definitely pushed it up on us. Now, after Jey Uso was left standing tall Monday night, what is your predictions for the World Heavyweight Championship match this Sunday between LA Knight? Yeah.
Seth Rollins still retains.
Seth Rollins, CM Punk, and main event Jey Uso. What they say?
Seth Rollins still retains.
Why you got Seth Rollins? Why do y'all have Seth Rollins? Come on, chat. That's for everybody. Seth Rollins. Why do y'all have Seth Rollins walking away with this title belt?
You can't take it away from him this soon. He just won it at SummerSlam. You can't take it away this soon. It'll kill his heel character.
Talk your shit.
Worse than the fucking New Day's heel turn.
It'll definitely unravel everything you just did with Seth Rollins.
Way too soon. Seth Rollins needs to hold that belt till at least WrestleMania to be relevant. Oh shit! Look at that! Look at that!
There go Tiger Mike. Tiger Mike in the building. Yes, sir.
Right.
Making your television debut. Right now. But now again, if you just in here, make sure if you have not already, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel by my boys, my peoples, my ladies. Yeah, okay. Now everybody agrees. Seth Rollins will retain the World Heavyweight Championship. Now, are y'all prepared for at least a 6-month title reign from Seth Rollins? Are y'all prepared for that?
I mean, I wouldn't say prepared, but I mean, it's pretty much going to be forced down our throats. I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. I mean, there ain't a damn thing we can do about it. There's Trent.
Trent T. My man.
Like, in order for Rollins to be relevant, in order for this storyline that they built with the Vision, he needs to hold that belt till WrestleMania.
Yeah, there go Trent T. Yeah, we missing some likes. Run them up. Hey, chat moderator Rob already said run up them likes. It needs to stretch. Okay. At this point, the Tribal Thief is more entertaining.
And he is.
For sure.
And he is. And he is.
No bullshit, Tony. Now,
LA Knight's definitely eating that curb stomp. Actually, no. He's not going to eat a curb stomp. He's going to eat a GTS, and Rollins is going to capitalize on it.
He's the darling of WWE. They want to keep him happy. Seth Rollins? Danny, you talking about Seth Rollins? I assume you're talking about Seth Rollins. The Tribal Thief should take their belt. That twist right there, Wesley, will actually make it entertaining. But it goes to what John like to affectionately say on this program. You're going to hear that a lot. Triple H ain't got the balls.
No, Triple H ain't got the fucking balls for that. So
it does seem that way, don't it? It
Oh,
does seem that they're booking
I've
Braun.
seen Braun look at Seth cross-eyed several times in their little backstage segments. It's gonna be Braun. Braun's gonna be the first one to turn. It's gonna be
Now they
Braun,
are
and it's
saying, and
gonna
I said,
be it's gonna be Braun, and it's gonna be Paul.
well, Paul always got to remain the heel. Paul Heyman as a babyface is not saying he can't, but that's ooh, that's definitely booking him the wrong way. But damn, I forgot what I was about to go.
Paul Heyman as a face.
Now I did not. Now I'm saying no, never Paul Heyman as a face. See, look, just thinking about it sounds nasty.
Like it doesn't even sound
So
right.
y'all know there have been reports. There have been. I shared the same report with you that they are reassessing how they look at Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker is about to get booked like the next Roman Reigns. Like there's a reason why they're saying that he's the future of the company, future WrestleMania main eventer. They are about to strap the rocket to Braun Breaker.
Unfortunately, what Danny just said is correct. You haven't posted it yet, but what he just said is absolutely 100 fucking percent correct.
It's either LA or J, and they ain't pinning J. Yeet.
Said,
I'll be watching Power Slap. Man, I done seen somebody's whole face get rearranged.
Well, that shit can be entertaining sometimes.
But it was, yes, it was, which actually was a pretty
what
good.
He said right there.
Good promo by Bronson Reed. It's just that European crowd. It's hard to talk over those boos. Yes, Seth. They always give LA Knight a little nibble, but then they pull the carpet from under him. Very fucking nice. Very nice. Now look, I'm not in no way, shape, matter, or form saying that he is Stone Cold Steve Austin. But remember, Stone Cold Steve Austin, time to the top got delayed, obviously by other unforeseen circumstances, from 1996 to June of 96 to April of 98. So sometimes these things take time. Because again, remember what Tony Khan did with the women. He strapped the rocket to them too soon. And then after that, it was only downhill after that. Now, one thing I got to give the E credit, they do not hot shot the territory, at least not instantly. Braun as a beast has something. Now, facts. Go with me for a second. Braun Breaker in 2025 is Brock Lesnar from 2002, 2003, and 2004. The way he moved, the speed, the agility, the power. Brock Lesnar wasn't doing Hurricane Runners.
That's a big endorsement there, brother.
I mean, look at their style. It's damn near one and the same. It really is. Like they both could mat wrestle, they both could chain wrestle, they both power based, but have agility also. But one can argue that Braun Breaker is has more agility than Brock Lesnar. Yes, Brock Lesnar was doing the shooting star press for sure, but he wasn't hitting them ropes at 23 miles per hour. He wasn't making that spear look like death, and he definitely wasn't doing Hurricane Runners. Definitely got Scotty. No bullshit. For sure, Wesley. For sure. Now, everybody got Seth retaining. Let's get to these Clash in Paris predictions. Hey, man, have you got the pop yet? Oh, it should be coming Friday, my brother. I should have it on Friday.
All right, I mailed it out yesterday.
Yes, sir.
It'll be there by Friday.
All right, let's go down this card of Clash in Paris. We got John Cena versus Logan Paul. What y'all got happening in that match? What's your predictions for John Cena versus Logan Paul?
I got Brock Lesnar interfering, costing John Cena that match.
What? It's a perk angle. No. Goldberg is number 1. Braun Breaker is number 2. Rhino is number 3. And you can do with the rest after that. You can do whatever you want to do after that. But that's my 3. That's my 3 right there. Goldberg, Braun Breaker, and Rhino. Cause that Gore was crazy. Y'all got low. Okay, yeah. Come on, Clash of Paris predictions. If y'all want to chime in on the best spear of all time, your top 3 spears, we gonna circle back to that at the end when we get to ask some questions. But that's definitely my list. We got John Cena versus Logan Paul. All right. What y'all got? You said you got John Cena getting Brock Lesnar screwing John Cena. I got Roman at 4. Very nice. That's definitely the same. I got John. Boy, you over today, boy. God damn it. No push. His spear is underrated. I got Roman at 4. Very nice. We got Face Cena back. He's here to push the Young Buck. Logan takes it.
You need to reword that because he ain't pushing the Young Bucks. Them boys are getting shit on right now.
No, not mad at Nick Jackson. Look, John, boy, they with you tonight.
Logan's gonna go over because eventually he's gonna be the future. As much as I can't stand him, he's starting to grow on me. Logan Paul is the future of WWE. You can agree with me or you can't. It's fine. But I'm telling you, Logan Paul is the future of WWE. He is a future world heavyweight champion, maybe even a WWE champion. So it's coming. It's coming, y'all. And beating John Cena is going to be a step towards that.
Nike fan Casper, you know we talk all the time, goddamn. And what did we talk about Logan Paul? We said he's gonna be a world champion, WWE champion. We might be pushing that, but I would be surprised to see that. But Logan Paul could definitely be he's a future world champion. He's only in it because he was facts. No. How he got there? That's definitely true.
Okay, now hold on.
Definitely true.
Hold on a second, Tiger. Yes, he is a YouTuber, but you know what? He works his ass off in the ring, and he is a great wrestler.
I don't think that's what he's saying. I don't think that's what he's saying. I think he's just highlighting the bridge he took to get here, which is a statement of fact. He is there because, trust me, if WWE got you on their television, they are benefiting from that in some way, shape, matter, or form. Don't forget why Mr. Iguana is there. He's only there to sell that this marketing, baby. I promise you, if he wasn't doing that, the WWE wouldn't even look his way. Wouldn't have even thought about him. That's like, I don't think I got exactly what Mike is going with that. I don't think he's insulting Logan Paul. I'm sure he agree that Logan Paul does look good in the ring, bro. Like, he's actually damn good. But it don't change the fact of the bridge and what got him there. If I'm getting that correctly now.
No, that's
if I'm reading that right.
What he just said, and you haven't pulled it up yet. But
I skipped one.
Yes. Now I understand what he was saying.
Facts.
Oh no,
you're right about that, nigga.
If you don't hate a heel, they're not doing their job. Period.
Right.
There's if you're a heel and your goal is not to be hated, then what the fuck are you doing?
You ain't gonna be as invested in that. It's gonna be opposite the Austin Theory. Logan got to do something with that Cena rub. Paul was very nice because they killed Austin Theory. Roman Reigns actually killed Austin Theory when he say, "Look around, your daddy isn't here anymore. I'm your daddy now." Yeah. Poor Austin Theory. Why would you push somebody that nobody? I mean, absolutely nobody likes this guy. That's the point.
You just answered your own question, brother. You just answered your own question.
Cause you'll pay to see him get his ass kicked.
You will pay to
That's
see him
exactly why.
lose. And yes, he
Logan
absolutely
Paul
made
made
Jelly Roll. He absolutely made Jelly Roll look amazing.
very nice.
Young Cucks.
Young Cooks. Just how many
That
super
shit.
kicks do you mean the
Them
10-minute
motherfuckers came
match?
out to damn Mbop at the damn
I really
pay-per-view.
hate if I'm somebody like Gentleman Chris Adams. I know I just threw a name out there. And if I'm somebody like Shawn Michaels, I'll be so upset that my move just got bastardized.
Yes.
He's a great high flyer. The problem is when he opens his mouth. But that's what sells him. He could tell, like he could talk, like he's a damn good promo. And like I say, like you get invested in watching him getting his ass kicked. I got Braun Breaker Spear. He flies with the spear out of nowhere, and the others had to set theirs up. That's a damn good point.
Ricky's up in here. That
Yeah,
right there. That
yeah, they
right
wanted
there.
to bring the younger
There it
people
is.
in, and his following came. There we go.
There
we
it is.
go.
Yes.
So I was reading your comment correctly. That's right on the money,
Okay.
Tiger Mike. Right on the
That's
money.
right.
Very nice.
Whether
And
y'all like it or
I must say,
don't,
like he don't
Logan
phone it
Paul
in the
is
ring,
the
bro. Like
future
that.
of WWE.
Nah, he is. Get you a puppet and get it over, and the WWE gonna come knocking. They need a fodder for WWE. Come on now. Hey, any way to make the money. Not even heel lovers like this guy.
And he's starting
Boy,
to grow
I
on me.
hate the Young Bucks.
Everybody does.
Come on now.
Nobody likes the Young Bucks.
Nah, facts. Facts. The inventor of the super kick.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
All right, next
indeed.
match.
Now, so everybody got Cena. Everybody got Cena and Logan going. I mean, Logan going over Cena. All right. So we got Sheamus. Hold on. Sheamus
against Rusev
versus
what the hell? Some kind of street fight.
And a Donnybrook match.
That's basically what it is, a Donnybrook. Yeah.
Basically, a no disqualification match, a street fight, in other words. What y'all got? Who y'all got? And how do you like them? I got
Sheamus going over that one.
Okay.
I got Sheamus going on that one.
Fuck channel changing heat. The Bucks got never turn on the TV with me. Tony.
Oh, that's great. That's great. That's fucking great.
That's my boy. Nah, but okay. Who y'all got? Come on, chat. Like it up in y'all. Let's get live up in y'all. Sheamus versus Rusev, Donnybrook match. Who you like? How you like? Where you like them?
To be honest, I don't think anybody cares about that match, so they ain't gonna comment on it.
Nah, like I think it's been promoted relatively decently. WWE think Cena got 2 more turns before he hangs the book.
Cena's not the Big Show.
Yeah. You got Sheamus, Trent. All right, okay, we got Sheamus.
And I agree with Jet.
We're gonna go there, brother.
Win. He should win, but he's probably not.
We're gonna go there, brother. Rusev. Okay, we got 2 for Rusev, 1 for Sheamus.
Mm-hmm. No, 2 for Sheamus, 2 for Rusev. Because you got Trent and me
it's
that
2
say
and 2?
Sheamus. Yeah. Break the tie, brother.
2 and it's on me to break the tie?
Break the tie.
I was like, nah, we got 11 people in here. We should have more than 4 votes. All right, one more vote, and I'll put mine in.
You won't be breaking the tie then. DH.
DH.
Sheamus.
Sheamus.
Okay. So she's going with me.
Okay, we got Sheamus.
All right, so now it's 3 for Sheamus, 2 for Rusev. Hey, you don't speak for both of us now.
Now, Well, of course. I that's why I asked you first. Then I'll chime in.
All right,
Okay,
there's another one for
Rusev,
Rusev. Lana.
Lana. My boy Fantasy booked that one. You got a better chance of seeing AJ Lee.
Fantasy is the correct word.
That would be some shit if we did see Lana though.
Watch yourself, Mike.
I'm crying.
All right, break the tie, brother.
Now, all right. I am with y'all. I I am with y'all when y'all say Rusev should win. Definitely, definitely. Sheamus lose nothing but knowing how Papa H been booking. We liable to get a non-finish and a non-DQ match. Hey, that's funny as fuck. But nah, seriously, Rusev should definitely win because Rusev got remember what I said earlier. It's very evident here. I'm not saying that Sheamus is a main event player because obviously he in the mid card right now. But in order for people to be taken seriously as a big deal, they have to win big time matches. Like it only makes sense. Like you can't keep beating people and expect them to get over. I'm crying.
You're gonna make him leave
You
now.
can't keep
Damn.
beating people and now you can't keep beating people and expect them to get over it in the big time matches. It's just
We about
it's
to have a
just
steel. We
like
about to have a fucking steel chair match in the
is
comments.
one heel got to go over. It's not gonna work for me, brother. But now, seriously though, like if if we beat Rusev, let's say it does play out. Let's say it's Monday morning. We're on Monday Night Raw. Let's say Rusev get beat. Where do you go with him then? What is the next move with him?
I got nothing. I got nothing. Oh my gosh.
And that's the part that worries me. Like, no, that's funny as fuck. Carry across.
I already missed it.
Nah. Oh, you
I
say
already
he's gonna
missed
be like? No, you're saying he's gonna be like Karrion Cross. Nah, for sure, he's gonna be just like Karrion Cross. Not gonna be taken seriously.
Yep. There you
So,
go.
is it fair to say if you beat So, is it fair to say if you beat Rusev on Sunday, he's essentially was a wasted signing?
Unless
Bringing
you
him
got
back was a complete
unless you
waste.
got something, unless you got plans for him later, then yeah, I would say he's a wasted signing. I mean, what would you bring him back for if you're not going to do anything with him?
How
Because
much
I
later?
was I was honestly waiting for when Rusev first came back. The first thing I thought, we're about to get Rusev versus Gunther, but it never happened. They never even
Man,
crossed paths. Nothing.
what?
So maybe
Boy,
they might have that for later.
D Black, you understand that comment right there. D Black, if you don't understand that comment, I'm kicking you out the chat. Boys gonna be taking a ghost buff for Money Made Nico. That's funny.
Okay. No,
Don't bring him back to be a jobber. Now, but that's exactly what he's gonna be. Like, if you beat him, essentially you are telling us he's no bigger than a mid-carder who's gonna get beat like a freaking jobber. At this point, Wiggy, at this point, I'm willing to bet that he'll be looked at amongst the lines like the Brooklyn Brawler. Let's go to the next goddamn match. Roman Reigns versus the tribal thief. Yo, tribal chief versus the tribal thief. Hold up. Tribal chief versus tribal thief.
Danny's got a good point. You haven't put it up yet, but he's got a good point.
I got you. Rusev is the ball of fire, but does he have staying power? The past will tell you no. Rusev Day was over, bro. They just didn't do nothing with it. Like now, Danny, let me ask you this. Is that a matter of the wrestler or is that a matter of booking? I'm not saying you're wrong. I just want to illustrate. That's why I want him to win. It's so many matches he could have, but he needs credibility. Rusev versus Braun, Bronson, Gunther, etc. Now, facts. That is a fucking fact. And another match where somebody should win, but probably won't.
Now, I want you guys to understand.
Roman wins and get his shoes back.
I want you guys to understand something. Roman is leaving as of September 2nd. He's going to wherever the hell they're filming Street Fighter, and he's going to be there until the end of September. It would make a lot of sense for Roman to either win the match and get his ass whooped after the match or put Bronson over completely.
I think it's a combination of both. That's fair. No, that's fair. That's fair, Danny. I'm with you on that. That's a damn good point. And Tony, responding to what you just said, John, he's saying another reason he should lose.
Taking his shoes to the movie set.
He's taking his shoes to the movie set. Hey, yo, now, okay, y'all feel me out for a second, y'all. Feel me out, man. I fucking y'all up in here. I appreciate everybody that's been in here commenting, interacting, man. Hey, we love that. Let's keep up the engagement. Y'all on fire up in there. Give us a thumbs up in the chat if we having some live conversations in here. Give us a thumbs down if it's boring and we need to step it up. Let us know. Give us some feedback, man. We always trying to get better for y'all.
That's
now,
right.
Run with me for a second. I think if one thing happened, and chat, y'all can run with me too. If one thing happened, I don't think the other is gonna happen. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, okay, let's say, like we just explained, how one guy should go over versus the other guy, correct? Let's say they do put Sheamus. Let's say they put Sheamus.
Oh, Daddy.
It wasn't been so funny.
My boy.
Let's say.
Oh my goodness!
Let's say.
Put it up yet.
I got you. Are we getting the thumbs up though? We got a middle finger. Dear, wrong one.
That wrong one.
Right.
You're gonna laugh your ass
thumbs
off.
Up.
I promise you're gonna laugh your ass.
Chin up, tit tight, and watch for the shoe. Yo.
Oh my god.
Hey boy. I needed that laugh.
Danny coming with that fire. Danny coming with that fire.
All right. So I think if they give us one, they won't give us the other, if that makes sense. I don't, because we're right in both scenarios. Look, everybody's cracking up because
Roman needs
like
to be
in both scenarios
beating off the show.
Right. But now, you can give obviously you can give him the win and still write him off the television.
Now Raw is September 1st. He's scheduled to leave September 2nd. You can still have him show up on Raw and catch a beatdown. But I think you should do it in Paris.
Because the continuation will float over onto Raw.
Yes.
Now,
Because then you can have Bronson come out and brag that he took out Roman, which prepares for Roman's return in October or November, whichever, to prepare for Survivor Series.
What's the PLE? Anybody in the chat know the PLE for October? If there's one,
there isn't one.
Well, they maybe haven't came out with one. They maybe haven't came up with one yet.
I don't think there's one in October.
Okay, so I think if they give
my God. One, I'm telling you, Danny's on fire. Danny is on fire.
Shockmaster versus Ryback.
Woo!
Believe it or not,
God.
Believe it or not, I got Ryback fucking it up first. So I got the Shockmaster going over. Now,
all right, it's your turn. You have the floor, brother.
Now, if they beat Sheamus, I believe Roman goes over. If they beat Rusev, that's what I'm saying. If they beat Rusev, then Roman, then Bronson goes over. Because think about it, if both scenarios we are agreeing that one person is gonna win when the other should win, right? Now, I'm saying that I don't. You don't get twice. You ain't gonna screw the same pooch twice, though. But look, check this out. If he botched the entrance, that means the bell haven't rung yet, so the match ain't official. So the match has to be. He got to make it to the ring for the match to be official. And once that bell ring, Ryback is bound to fuck it up.
Shockmaster's only going to botch the
entrance. Who played Earthquake? Fred Ottman, right?
Wall.
I mean, Shockmaster. Yeah.
Shockmaster.
Ain't no wall for him to come through. Oh, yeah. When the bell get in the ring, I got my money on Ryback fucking it up. I mean, when bro get in the ring. Shockmaster tap.
Oh, my God. Oh, yeah. I've waited for this. I've waited for this.
I got.
All right.
I
need you to explain.
If I had the gun in my head and I had to pick,
I need you to explain what
you need me to explain.
How the previous match that we discussed has any effect on the match that we're currently discussing.
I don't have it in me to believe that Triple H is gonna beat two future stars in the same night. Now, obviously, I might be speaking more so of what should happen versus what will happen. Now, what I can very much see Rusev losing and Bronson losing, but if Bronson gets his heat back on Roman after the match, is it really a loss?
No,
because you're gonna be talking about the beatdown more than you're gonna be talking about the match.
That's why I said Bronson goes over on Roman.
Slip on the rail.
Bronson, oh my God. Boy. You want a piece of me, Stid? Ole Anderson with that shit. I'm thinking Bronson needs to go over Roman. I know it's not going to be the popular choice, but in order to take Bronson serious as a contender, you have to beat Roman.
The same way in order to take Rusev serious, he has to beat Sheamus.
There is no two ways about it. Roman had his run. All right. Now it's time for him to start putting over guys.
Or you can say he's still in his run. Because they're circling back to Roman and Cody. At some point, they're getting back to that.
Probably
they haven't had their last match.
Oh, no, they haven't.
They have not had their last match.
They haven't.
All right.
Bronson
now,
definitely
we got We got this match next.
How about we have Bronson go over in Paris and then beat Roman's ass on Raw and send him packing?
How would you beat him? You tsunami
Not
him to
beat
death?
him. No, I'm saying have him beat Roman down on Raw, which sends him packing. Yes, tsunami him to death, or maybe have Seth's entire group just do a fucking beat down on him. I mean,
And
that
you
seems
got to
to be
beat
the
down
popular.
Jay.
That seems to be the popular finish anyway.
Nah, true. They gonna be the Cena order for Triple H, but with better matches. That's fair. That's fair. Becky versus Nikki. Yep, I got Becky.
I got Becky.
I'm sure Becky's gonna.
Ain't no way. Nikki's gonna win the title. It's not happening. Choke him out with his shoes.
Him without his shoes.
Said choke him out. Is what he meant to say.
With his shoestrings. Nigga, what my boy say?
I can get behind that.
Blue string? What you do with my shoestring, man?
I can get behind
facts,
that.
Me too. Nikki versus Bella. I mean, Nikki versus Bella. Becky versus Nikki. Women's IC belt.
I'm with Jet. Who gives a damn?
Y'all don't care about that match.
I mean, we know Becky's gonna win, so really, who gives a fuck? Exactly.
And Becky's for the conversation, but if there ever was a
piss break match right there,
I'll do y'all one better. Don't care.
Rollins. Yep.
Becky Rollins go over clean.
I don't know about clean. She's a heel, so she's not going over clean.
The man, not the one who like a man.
Oh my god.
Nah.
Y'all are coming with the fire tonight. I'm yeah.
Nah, for sure. We digging this engagement. But yes. I do y'all one better. If I was y'all, I would pay very close attention to this match. It's going to tell you exactly what you need to know about Nikki Bella's run. I guarantee it. I'm not saying that Nikki is going over, but if she can't get a good match with Becky Lynch, because I guarantee you it won't be Becky Lynch, because Becky could work. Becky's arguably one of the best female workers on the roster on any television show. Promo, like she's actually the whole package. Like she promos on fire, in ring work, amazing. So
match.
Bro, what if we have a poll pronouns on the pole match, bro?
Oh God. Please don't mention
I went for
pole match. Please don't.
I went full Russo.
I lived through Vince Russo's WCW every week on a pole match. I mean, really.
Oh, man, look like a man. Mm. That's funny. Come on, y'all. 13 people up in here,
okay,
man. We in here, y'all.
I can get behind what you're saying. We'll see exactly where Nikki Bella goes from here with this match. Because, like you said, if she can't have a good match
based on how she works,
best workers in WWE, then this is it. But the way
pack it up, go home, be with Bree.
But let me just put it this way. The way they're pushing Bayley right now, it would not surprise me if Bayley doesn't come out and attack Becky after either during or after the match. It wouldn't surprise me. I'm not saying it's going to happen. There goes Danny again.
Come on, man.
It would not surprise me if
Yes,
Bailey
bro.
if Bailey comes out and attacks Becky, either during the match or after the match,
After the match.
and there's
Jess says
Tiger,
after the match.
and there's Tiger. Jesus
I
Christ.
heard
Well, of
Paul.
course you would hear Paul. Jeez. All right.
But yeah,
Next
Becky,
match.
look, I'm
Oh, no,
telling
no.
y'all, I challenge y'all. Just I'm gonna say it one more time. I challenge y'all. Watch this match, and most importantly, keep your eyes on Nikki Bella. If this match goes to shit, I guarantee. Well, hold on. We're talking about Vince Russo, bro. Had a phone call that ever said anything good.
Not really.
No. I mean, we just
let me
talked about who
let
should
me-
go. Who should Clash of Paris predictions? You can shoot your predictions down. Who you think gonna win every match? Either one of these motherfuckers better be on the phone. It ain't a lick of ass to be.
My God, y'all are coming with it tonight. Y'all are
Nah,
y'all are
what's
yes.
going on?
So you're saying watch Nikki Bella carefully in this match.
Yo. Yes, man. Watch Nikki Bella close in. I just spelled Nikki wrong. God damn.
Nikiki? What the fuck is that?
Snap.
Bro, what the fuck?
Nikiki.
Nikiki?
Oh, I just not caught that. But anyway, yeah, man.
Yeah.
So we all in agreement that Becky is gonna go over.
Yes.
Okay. Now we started out with the last match, which is obviously the match that was the World Heavyweight Championship match. Seth Rollins, LA Knight, CM Punk, Jey Uso. Everybody already agreed that Seth Rollins is definitely going over. So let's keep going down the line. Now, I got one thing that I do got to get off my chest for a second.
I don't
If
really know
Nikki
if
is in
she
it for the
can.
long run, you might want to put her over.
I think she was supposed to be brought in to promote Evolution, and then everybody started getting hurt.
Nikki got that spousal support settlement going on. Got to make that money, brother.
Okay.
Shame. Wicked. This supposed to be a family show.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a family show.
But
go to the next.
Put the women and children to bed at 4 p.m. on Tuesday.
They decided. Bree decided actually that she didn't want to because Daniel is in AEW, and I don't know.
Good.
Something I read that. Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Keep your funk ass at home.
There you go.
So many sites.
Yeah.
All right. So moving down the line, I do got something that I want to get off my chest for a second.
You got the floor, brother.
And is this right here? Oh my God. Is it time for the internet wrestling community to stop complaining about John Cena's last run? And when I say his last run, boy, boot. God damn it. You'll be eliminated for the Royal Rumble.
It's supposed to be a family show.
Oh my goodness. So look, listen. Okay. The reason why I say this is because we've been hearing constant gripe, constant bitching, moaning, complaining about what should have happened, why it should have happened, this should have been done, this should have been done, et cetera, instead of actually just soaking in the moment and its totality of what's really going on. And I keep seeing that same meme going around Twitter. It's with John Cena sitting down in the ring and he got this look on his face that this is going to be us on December 14th. Obviously, the day after his last match. And honestly, y'all, like, if you've been watching wrestling for any length of time, and I'm sure you've been watching longer than I have. I mean, obviously you stated as much, but what star was able? I mean, and you can pick any star from any promotion in any era. What star was able to come out and announce his retire? What the day he was gonna? I mean, the time he was gonna retire. Tell y'all this is my last year, and you actually get treated to this journey of your last run. Ric Flair got a match and one of the best send-offs in wrestling history, and we know what happened after that. Sting got a match. Terry Funk had unlimited matches. Mick Foley had unlimited matches. Bret Hart, injury. Austin, that was a secret. Like, and that happened the day before when he passed out in the elevator or whatever the case may be after working out with Kevin Nash. So you can go all throughout the annals of time. There has never been a top star of a promotion able to come out and announce his retirement and say, I'm going on a year-long retirement run. And honestly, we missed a moment. Like when in the last match with Cody, like, did you realize that that was the last time we was going to see him as a champion of any kind? Like, that's the last championship you would have seen him walking in the arena with, take off and do all his theatrics that he does when he get in the ring.
Unless he wins the Intercontinental
Facts.
Championship.
And you all right about that.
Unless he wins the Intercontinental Championship, which
isn't
he
gonna
doesn't
happen.
need it. He does not need it. But unless he does, then we have seen John Cena's last championship run.
Now, and if we're gonna shit on the WWE whenever they do bad and safe things and do totally predictable things, we got to give them credit when they was able to be accountable and say, hey, this heel run has been shit. Let's end it right now. And let's get back to the John Cena that we do know. Like,
they only turned John Cena face. They only turned John Cena face because they brought Brock back.
But when was it settled that Brock was coming back?
That I don't know. I don't think anybody knows that.
There we go. I don't think anybody knows that until Unreal comes back out. Like, yeah, but that's the world we live in. It's the downside of social media, having so much access to all aspects of the product to an extent we never had before. That is true.
That is correct.
I think it's a couple things. One, to push over new talent. Two, his ego thinking his farewell tour would bring in more money. It did. Like, if John Cena was on your marquee this last, well, in December will be 365 days, like these last couple hundred days, yeah, it sold the tickets.
Absolutely. You are correct. You are 100% correct. That was the best John Cena match in a long time.
And one can argue that might be the last great match that he had. And look at what they had to do around it. They had to put a lot of theatrics around it to mask the fact that he can't go in there and go move for move, hold for hold, this, that, and the third.
Not anymore, he can't.
So, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want everything to be perfect, and to a degree, wrestling has pandered to its fans and put the fans on the pedestal to the point where they became what's the word I'm looking for? It ain't privileged. Damn, the term dropped secret from my mind right now. But the fans ain't about to get him to the airplane. Well, the fans has been in a privileged spot, really. And it's just time for us to just sit back and just really appreciate what we got. And that's John Anthony Phoenix Sealer. And there's another thing that he's doing right now that nobody is talking about. Notice that a lot of his appearances is on the show that made him, which is SmackDown.
Yes.
I really do appreciate that. Like, yes. That's the bit of the subtleties that's
the show you grew up on.
That. Facts. And I grew up watching John Cena, honestly. Like, I seen his whole career from beginning to end. Oh God, him and B2. The B square.
Okay,
That
so
is funny.
to answer your question, yes, it is time for the IWC to shut the fuck up about John Cena's last run. There's been a lot of things that's happened along the way that we don't agree with, and we know who's responsible for that, but we're not gonna get into that. But yes, it is time for y'all to just not y'all, but the IWC to shut up and enjoy what he's doing for you. Because he doesn't have to do this. He could have came out and said, I'm retiring, and that's it. He didn't have to have a whole run. I, for one,
Facts.
am enjoying the ride that we're being taken on by John Cena.
The fans do get a say lately. They finally have someone in power that's listening to what the people want, which is good and bad, but it's working. Except that ugly long reign of the tribal chief, which actually turned out to be some of the best shit the company has done in years. What new talent is he pushing over? I think it's a respect thing. They want him to go out healthy and happy, and it really pains me to say, but he deserves it. Nah, facts. That's damn right, Danny.
Absolutely.
You're right on the money with that. I honestly think if the match at Mania was booked better, this whole thing would have been looked at differently.
He's going with people that he's gone against in his career in this last run, with the exception of Cody. Cody was something that came along with the heel turn.
And honestly, we all know if Edge was in this company, Edge probably would have been on this tour, if not his last match. His last match probably would have been against Edge, which would have been apropos. That boy going crazy on that new pacemaker. That's where he's going. I just called it pacemaker. What the hell? If you look at his record in the last couple of years, most of them has been losses to put wrestlers over. Okay. I get what you're saying. I was focused in on the time he announced his retirement run up until now, but I get what you're saying, nigga. I get that.
They are going to book him. They're going to book him strong during this retirement run, because he's not going against anybody that you're trying to establish for the future, except for maybe Logan Paul, which he's going to put him over.
He should.
He will.
He should. He can't. You can't keep beating Logan Paul either.
No, you can't.
Oh, whoa, hold on.
All right. So, well, we had a question at the beginning of the show that we need to address.
And now it's your time to get your questions out. So this is the time where we like to open up the forum to everybody out there in the chat. Any questions you got for your boys, your two favorite heels? I really do hope he gets out with a big win. He deserves it. No diggity, no doubt.
So do I.
I fuck with Logan. Nah, I do too. I think he's damn good. I think Logan is one of the best celebrities.
On me, man. I can't deny it. The boy is fucking growing on me.
I think he's one of the best celebrity crossovers they've had. Honestly.
Absolutely.
Bad Bunny was good. Mayweather was good, but Logan Paul is great, actually.
Gunther. 100% Gunther.
So as it stands right now, yeah. The boss. The be-all, end-all.
Do we think Roman's
hell yeah, he's getting his shoes back.
He's getting them laces across his throat. That's what he's getting.
What if this was Bronson Reed's shoes the whole time? Because Bronson looked like he got some little ass feet.
Boy, oh boy.
Very nice. So ultimately, right. Now for real, that would be a plot twist. So ultimately, that's really saying what Nikki was saying earlier about Cena putting the new talent over. Because by comparison to Cena, almost everybody is new talent.
Almost. John Cena does not need to win his final match. John
Well, yeah,
Cena
of course.
does
We we
not need
we
to
all
win
knew my
his
boy
final
was
match.
Samoan. My boy,
Whoa. You're,
that's my boy Monkey Man.
you're glitching a little bit.
Oh, I'm back. Y'all got me. I'm
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah, I
I'm
got you
here.
now. I got you now.
All right. My boy Monk in the building.
John Cena, if
Um,
it's Gunther or if it's Braun,
hmm.
he needs to put whoever over. Oh my God.
Process has to build up bare feet.
I think we can. I think we can all
Dog,
agree.
hey
And
man,
I
hey,
think we can all agree that Danny's been the star of this damn show tonight.
no, for sure.
He said the Build-A-Bear feet. All right, brother. We've delayed it long enough. Don't you think we should discuss it now?
Daddy been going crazy. Oh yeah, we about to get the sent them brothers from Samoa to Australia to lay down on the popping like that. Brother said it savage is never punishment.
God damn.
Yes,
Man,
now daddy has been going crazy.
definitely the
All right,
star of the
so we
show
got this
tonight.
question earlier, and now that I feel like it's apropos to bring it up. And there it is. Y'all knew we couldn't delay it for too much longer. I mean, it's in the title. Leave the professional work to the professionals. And I got one for this right here. It's a double question. What are y'all thoughts about it? And do we need to go back to gatekeeping professional wrestling? So these two things go hand in hand. So what are y'all thoughts about it? Like we gotta engage on this.
What we witnessed was an aggravated assault. Maybe not an attempted murder, like everybody's been saying, but what we witnessed is definitely an aggravated assault. He agreed, Psycho Stu agreed to be slammed. All right.
Let's hear it,
He
Tony. Go
agreed.
ahead. This the open forum.
He
Go ahead. No,
agreed.
no, keep talking, bro.
He agreed. I'm shook up by it because it was disgusting. He agreed to be slammed. He agreed. Somebody agreed to give Raja a receipt, not a fucking refund. Okay. Psycho Stu did not agree to take 22 unprotected shots to his face.
This is what we Monkey Man. This is what we talking about. The Rajah Jackson, Rampage Jackson's son, the incident. Go ahead, John.
He definitely needs to go to jail for at least aggravated assault. Now, there is a video of him watching or him on the phone saying, I'm gonna go off script. I'm gonna hurt this guy. That could prove intent in your God. I'm so fucking shook up by it. That could prove your intent for attempted murder if you want to go that way. But it's definitely an aggravated assault. Now, if I was in the crowd, man, that's almost as uncomfortable as watching Mick Foley take 18 unprotected chair shots when he was only supposed to take 4. I mean, that take it away, man. I'm speechless.
Okay, now the comments is going crazy right now.
It wasn't a beer bottle. It was a beer can.
Now, this is what I would like to say about all of this. First, let's start here. Everybody hands is dirty in this. From Psycho Stu, Raja Jackson, the booker of the event, and Rikishi. That is, and if y'all don't know, Rikishi is the owner and the operator of that school. And WWE immediately dropped their WWE ID program from them. So they backed away. They got far away from it. They say, "Oh, brother, we ain't got nothing to do with this." They got their hands up. Now,
because when something like this
now
happens,
listen.
they go after the big fish, and WWE would be the big fish. They pulled their name so they wouldn't get sued.
The biggest big fish you can go catch in the ocean of professional wrestling. Now, when we start talking about the criminalistic aspect of this is going to take a little bit of a different turn. Now, this is the problem that I got with Psycho Stu. Any act that involves an outside source, element, person, place, or thing that has to be spoken about in a creative meeting, in a production meeting with you, the booker, that person, etc., etc. So therefore, everybody is on the same page. Anytime you've seen any of these things on WWE television, I mean, look at who we're talking about, but nevertheless, these are either plants or this has been heavily practiced, and both parties are agreeing to work together in that type of fashion. Now, him getting slammed was supposed to happen. Now, everything that happened after that was not supposed to happen. You could clearly see the man on the ground, knocked out, not even able to defend himself. Now,
with several of his teeth in his throat.
The problem that I have with Rampage is, hey, brother, we don't want to hear about no concussions or anything that happened days prior, because honestly, nobody even know if that's true or not. If he really did have a concussion, we don't have no medical reports. We don't have any of that. We just have you saying that. And with all due respect, you are his father. So anything that could be seen, anything of that nature can be seen as you trying to justify. Because even if he has a concussion, he still had the mental paralysis to go online, to live stream before the event, during the event, after the event. There was no wobbling. There was no vertigo. There was none of that. And I understand what concussions is and how they work. I understand what CTE is and how that works. I mean, we've been over the Chris Benoit situation more than enough. And if you watch football, you know about it more than enough. Now, Stu did apologize, but that still don't make it any right that you hit him with the beer can. So if we're gonna call assault one way, you got to call it the other way also, even with the apology. Because if Sha'Carri Richardson, she pushed her boyfriend in the airport. I mean, it's a public story. She literally apologized and said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I need to get help. This, that, and the third." And that's great. I appreciate the accountability, but it doesn't change the fact that an assault still occurred. Even if Roger comes out and apologize and be accountable and all that, it don't change the fact that this occurred. And to all the wrestlers in the ring, let me look at this goddamn camera. Matter of fact, let me take this fucking hood off when I say this. I want to look right in the camera. Everybody that was in that ring, fuck you. Fuck you. Like, I don't want to hear none of that tough guy shit now. Fuck all that. Like, fuck all that. Oh, he a pussy. If I see him, like, nah, fuck that nigga. I almost went the whole week. I had to catch myself. I almost went the, hey, man. I don't want to hear that tough guy talk, bro, because you had your opportunity. He was right there in the ring. You could have did whatever. You didn't think about the safety, the health, the safety of Psycho Stu, where the hell is security at? Where was security? Like, come on, bro. Like, yeah. I almost did. Very, very nice. Cause, bro, like that ran me hot, bro. Like, don't be one of those type of dudes. Like, after the fact, you want to sit here and talk trash and this, that, and the third. And I'm gonna read y'all a quote from Mark Henry in a second. Like, I am in no way, shape, matter, or form condoning what Raja did. I agree that he should go to prison. He should go to jail. The DA should at least attempt to prosecute this for aggravated assault. Now, attempted murder, we might be going just a little bit too far now. Murder, you have to prove the intent of him trying to kill him. Me saying I will hurt you versus me saying I will kill you is two different things. And most of the time, and I know this might not be favorable, but hey, we live in a real world here, and we got to talk about things that are likelier to happen versus the things we want to happen in fantasy, right? The DA only goes after charges that they know they could get. They'll take a slam dunk over a three-pointer. Yep. Attempted murder is a three-pointer versus the aggravated assault. That's a slam dunk. His career is done. Nobody is going to want to touch this. And honestly, that school is done.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody going to want to touch that.
Nobody's going to want to go there.
Now, my boy did say everybody in the ring was Mose. Now, for sure. Let me catch up with the comments right quick, y'all. Well, he definitely needs to go to jail for sure. Agreed.
Absolutely.
Now, what he goes to jail for is the only point of contention I got. If he wasn't pulled off, it could have been true, possibly. Well, we on the top. Oh yeah, for sure. It definitely was uncomfortable to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, any fight, like for the record, any fight could be deadly. All it takes is one hit, one time, and the right spot, and you can kill him. That's why I got so much respect for MMA fighters and boxers, because, man, you willing to do that to feed your family? Respect. If this happened on the street, you'd be in jail for assault. Agreed.
True.
So we're on the same wavelength. Very nice. Premeditated. The assault.
I mean, if you have a video of him talking to somebody saying, "I'm about to go off script, I'm gonna hurt him," then yeah, it was premeditated.
Where is the booker? Like, who booked it? Like, if there's ever a time for Conrad Thompson to say, "Bruce, who booked this shit?
Who booked this
shit? Who booked this? Yeah, who agreed to have him at the show?"
Mm-hmm. It was a beer can, but
it was a beer can.
Either way, you know.
Fact. He definitely got to sit in that box for a second for that. But like John said, if he had the intention on doing that, he most certainly needs big time, hard time with the big boss man, Cobb County, USA.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he knew he was going to throw real blows before he slammed and premeditated. Definitely premeditated. Facts. Now, I agree. No, I agree with that, Wesley. Like, I do not disagree with that.
I think he was out when he got slammed. I don't think
was he out when he got slammed. It looked on video. It looked like it from that angle. It looked like he was out of it. Because whenever you take a flat back bump, they teach you to take it right here, like under the base of your neck, because you don't have no nerves there. They tell you lay out, tuck your chin. That's how they teach you to take a flat back bump. True. Sorry, don't erase nothing. Facts. Refer to comment one. Definitely. Scroll up a little bit. Refer to comment one on this exact aspect. Yes, sir.
No, I don't believe him. I don't believe he would have stopped.
He not now. D. Blackerfeller got some experience in martial art, so he is a martial art suave. You know what I'm saying? Extra. So that's his lane. And Crazy big ass too busy complaining about the
Rikishi gonna have more shit to worry about than the way his son's being booked.
No, facts. I'm waiting for that episode of The Experience to come out, Danny. I promise you, I'm watching that. Oh, Jim Cornette gonna have something to say about that. Yes, he did. He did do a double leg. He did a double leg and mounted him. He knew that guy didn't know. He didn't know what to do down there. Now, facts. Now, it's like, what the fuck? Just not talking about air quality. But anyway, this just looked bad. Like, this looked bad all the way around. And I'm sad for professional wrestling. I'm sad for that program. I'm sad for all parties involved, because this is a classic example of people wanting to do anything to go viral. Well, congratulations, young brother. You got exactly what you was looking for, and then some. And now it's gonna cost you your money and your MMA career. Like, this is just terrible. Like, so if y'all was Psycho Stu, what would be y'all next move? What would be y'all next move?
Everybody involved.
Now I want to draw a line of distinction that Rampage Jackson is not a part of this. That's just so happened to be his son. His son don't have no business relationship with him, no none of that. So you can't sue Rampage. So what is your course of action here? What would you do in this situation if you Psycho Stu?
You can sue Raja and you can sue Rikishi.
Like,
I mean,
you can sue Raja. What else?
Sue everybody involved. Sue everybody that's involved.
Yeah, you go virally to jail. No, facts. And then another part that got me a little ticked off is when you restrain a man, why not grab his arms? Like, you just shoulder tackle him in Dakota, and like he's free to still swing. Man, you supposed to grab his arms. Like, again, he's a mixed martial artist. I mean, so what? He's 1-1 in his realm of in his line of work. That still don't make him any less a trained fighter.
This isn't WWE security and officials coming out to separate Roman Reigns and Bronson Reed, where you know they're going to get free. This is some real shit going on.
Yeah, I mean, that's according to the script.
Restrain this guy.
All right, and how long? Like, how many punches? Like, it's 22 punches, correct?
22 unprotected face shots that knocked out several teeth that he was choking on.
Knocked out his teeth. I believe he got a broken bone in the face. Man, bro.
Like,
I'm hollering at a lawyer. I'm hollering at a lawyer expeditiously. Then I'm find me a motherfucker wearing a 3-piece suit, flipping a nickel in the alley, and have him go see about Roger after I get my settlement, of course.
Facts.
What that boy? Hey, what that boy say? Well, you gotta leave me with something. How about your legs? Oh, my legs are good.
My legs is fine.
They gonna catch Roger. They gonna catch Roger in that bathroom with that wallet. With $22. They're gonna ask Roger,
why ain't that pick swinging?
Yeah. They gonna ask him about his meteorological assessments.
I'm telling you,
from New York City, boss.
Yeah.
Hey, what did he say? Judge gave him the low grind, boss.
That's right.
True, that one dude headbutted him in the face. What? That's the guy I'm talking about. That was sitting there talking trash. Like, okay, wait. Why I got y'all here? Let me read this quote from Mark Henry. I'm gonna read this quote from Mark Henry right here. Tell me if y'all agree or disagree. Mark Henry believes Psycho Stu is partially to blame for the Raja Jackson incident. You've got to be careful. One, who you messing with, and two, what kind of example are you as a veteran for inciting a riot with the kid? If indeed what I saw was what I saw, which is people before the show during the daytime drinking and intoxicated or partially intoxicated, and you bust up, I'm using his words, this is a direct quote, a bottle over a guy's head and trash talk like that guy was not going to do anything. Yeah, you at fault.
What trash talk? All he asked him was, "Why isn't he selling it?" That's not trash talk.
It's not his dad's fault, but I do question the morality teaching to his son when he taught him how to fight. We got more trainers and little teachers in the arts today. Fact. We ain't pulling gold. We ain't pulling no gold off of this
Mouth, I
time
know
either.
a bitch named Bella hit harder than you.
Gold mouth. The man ain't. Come on, cuz. The man ain't took enough of a beating. But no, okay. What do y'all think about Mark Henry quote? What do y'all think about that quote?
Fuck Mark Henry. That's all I gotta say.
About him, fuck him.
That's all I gotta say.
Again, I'm gonna read it one more time. You got to be careful. One, who you messing with, and two, what kind of example you are setting as a veteran for inciting a riot with a kid. If indeed what I saw was what I saw, which is people before the show during the daytime drinking and intoxicated or partially intoxicated, and you bust a bottle over a guy's head and talk trash like that guy was not gonna do nothing, yeah, you're at fault. Let's read some of these comments right here. There is no conceivable scenario in which Stu is partially to blame. If Mark Henry's post AEW propagandizing for WWE hadn't eradicated his reputation, this just might. Wicked. Absolutely his fault at the beginning, totally. But they shook hands, explained the situation. He said during the stream, I'm going to fuck him up until they pull me off him. The guy gave his body and trusted him, and he took advantage. Premeditated. I ain't going to go all the way down the line. I'm just going to read a few of these. They are both at fault, but Raja took it too far. Mark Henry is a dumbass.
That's my feeling.
Both are at fault in this situation.
I think Mark Henry's just mad that his buddy's fucking wrestling company is about to go to shit.
Both are at fault in this situation. Mark is right, but basically almost killing the guy was too much. Mark Henry thinks race is a team sport. That's funny. I've never heard anyone say Mark Henry is my favorite wrestler.
I was waiting for that one. That train's never late.
I'm not going to mention nothing about Janelle Grant on this program. Mark Henry is 100% to blame for being fat. Not going to do that either.
Janelle Grant.
All right. Well, y'all get the point. I'm not going to speak on Janelle Grant at all.
I'm just saying, what the fuck does she have to do with anything?
He maybe. Nah, I'm with you. I'm with you, Roberto. I'm with you. Like, he has no control over his emotions, and we just literally saw the dangers of a man not being in control of his emotions. We literally just saw that. Stu thought it was a work. Yeah, hitting him with the can was supposed to have been a work. But nobody filled in Raja. My point, where's the Booker? It was definitely a can, not a bottle, for sure. That brother could have beat him from 1933 to 1945, and it still ain't enough of a beat for Raja. By the way, Raja, I only know one good one, Bell. Raja Bell. That's probably the only time Raja Bell get mentioned on this program. That is funny. But then again, with his daddy as Rampage, makes sense. Yeah, he was out on that slam, brother. I mean,
see,
it's just like I say.
That's the only thing that he agreed to was being slammed.
Man. I just don't know what to say about it, bro. Like, I mean, it ain't too much you can really say about it, really. That's funny. that ain't already being said. And I mean, it's just whew. Let me see something right quick.
I don't know what else I can say, man. I don't think I've been uncomfortable watching something.
And there has not been any comments.
Uh-oh. Oh, no, you're there.
Oh, look. Oh. Man. Oh, God. This is going crazy. All right, so I'm going to read this comment from Rampage right quick. Hold on. Let me pull it up for y'all. I'm not going to show the video. You gotta go look. You gotta go look at the video on your own time. It is circling the internet enough for you to see. His daddy had a bad attitude when he was younger, and now I just spilled over. Spilled over. Very nice. I say, like I said, everybody involved, their hands is dirty to some degree. Now we can argue whose hand is dirtier than whose, but nobody's hands is clean in this situation. Wrestlers agree to a certain degree of mutual combat where potential injury can happen. Facts. However, going off script negates that. Roger needs help to harness his violent behavior. You are so right about that, Danny. Now, I presented this scenario offline. I'm gonna say it online. Whenever you bring a untrained person into a trained professional environment, what if something would have happened to Roger in that ring? That would have been on a promotion. Like whenever somebody jumps your barricade and get inside your, whenever somebody jumps your barricade and get inside your ring, you are responsible for that. That's why I say, where was security?
If he had pulled his quad jumping in the ring, if he had pulled a Vince McMahon and pulled his quad or tore his quad, then that would have been on Rikishi's promotion to take care of because he was at your event and you're responsible for him. I agree.
Or what if slam go wrong and you pop your shoulder out of place and now you got a Liv Morgan situation? You're not a trained wrestler. I think we know who hands the dirtiest of our facts. He even had blood on him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, as they should be. Now hold on, I'm gonna read this quote from his daddy. Hold on, right quick, y'all. Give me 1 second.
Read the quote from his dad. Where he tries to justify what his son did.
I want to clear up the misinformation about my son Roger. I've been confirmed that the wrestler Psycho Stu, whose name is Stuart Smith, is awake and stable. Roger was unexpectedly hit in the side of the head by him moments before Smith's match. Roger was told that he could get his payback or receipt for in wrestling terms in the ring. I thought it was part of the show. It was bad judgment and a work that went wrong. Roger is an MMA fighter, not a pro wrestler, and had no business involved in an event like this. I don't condone my son's actions at all. He suffered a concussion from sparring only days ago and had no business doing anything remotely close to physical contact. As a father, I'm deeply concerned with his health and the well-being of Mr. Smith. That being said, I'm very upset that any of this has happened, but my main concern now is that Mr. Smith will make a speedy recovery. I apologize on his behalf and to Kick for the situation. Now, Kick is the platform that he was streaming off of, and they immediately suspended his account. You cannot have any acts of egregious violence on their platform, and they're not standing for that. They will suspend your account almost immediately, as they should. And at this point, I don't know no MMA program that will pick him up after an incident like this. Can't tell me the promoter or other wrestlers didn't hear Roger talking about getting him back. Not what that's. Come on now, talk about it. I asked, where's security? Where's the booker? Like somebody has to be held accountable for this, because they're not letting the wrestlers police themselves. Because first off, why would and I agree with a piece of what Mark Henry said. If you're about to go and perform, why are you drinking? Why are you getting intoxicated? You shouldn't be under the influence of anything before you go out before a match. Now, I agree with that part. Now, once the two people, now look, I will say this. If he would have, I'm gonna pull your comment up in 1 second, Tony. If he would have punched him after he hit him with that beer can, I wouldn't be as mad. If he would have hit him one time, I wouldn't have been as mad. But the fact that you got hit with the beer can, bro came over and explained the situation and apologized, and y'all shook hands. Why is there to hold a grudge after that? If you was gonna do anything, you would have been done already. I actually don't really mind that statement, to be honest. He's never gonna just condemn his son, but at least he acknowledges that his son should have never been anywhere near there. Now I get you. Now it sucks to be around Paige because you really caught in the middle. You caught in between the two. As a father, you're not supposed to just throw your son to the wolves. You're not supposed to just throw him out there and be like, oh well, fuck it. Whatever happens to you, happens to you. That's not really fatherly though. But I also can see where some people, well, let me say, I also understand where some people were saying that him having a concussion has zero to do with this, that, and the third. I see that. So yeah, I'm right there with you, Tony.
He was supposed to give him a receipt. He gave him a whole ass fucking refund.
Gave him the old change drawer.
Like,
gave him the old stove. I mean,
no.
I look, when we throw mental health around, y'all, I am in no way, shape, matter, or form saying that mental health isn't a real thing, because obviously it is. And there are people that really do suffer from mental health, et cetera, et cetera. All I'm saying is we got to watch how we label that, because there are people, not just black folks, not just white folks, not just Hispanics or whatever. Like, there's people of all race and ethnicities that will lean on that mental health excuse to try to justify terrible and shitty behavior and try to avoid, they'll try to use that to not accept accountability or to avoid accountability, is what I'm saying. On my mom, I said the same thing. If he put his hands on him in a direct response at the moment, it's strictly on the promotion for not cluing him in. Facts. Because it went this way, it's like he stalked his time. And yeah, facts. That them videos are pretty damning.
Very damning.
You know how,
especially the ones where
you know
he's
how
saying,
I feel about people.
I'm gonna fuck him up. I'm gonna hurt him. Nobody does that to me. You know, I mean,
not facts. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, y'all. Y'all not facts for sure. I appreciate that, chat moderator Rob. You know how I feel about people using that fake mental health shit when you know what I struggle with. Facts. It really pisses me off when people use that to justify they piss poor choices. Right. And again, maybe he does have a mental health problem. I don't know that. I'm just saying we don't have any paperwork to back that up. All we have is just the father's word, which you got to take with a grain of salt. Because that is your son. Why would you come out?
I take that as his father.
Completely.
I take that as his father doing damage control and seemingly trying to justify what his son did.
What if he really did have a concussion? Would you still think about it as justifying?
A concussion makes you act like that?
Okay.
I've had a concussion before. Well, I ain't never fucking wanted to like hit the first motherfucker I see.
Now we see, but we also see what multiple concussions can do. We know what that can do. It does impair your judgment. Now, again, I'm just playing devil's advocate. I'm not saying that he did have a concussion, although I am saying I'm not saying that he didn't have a concussion. I'm just saying that without any paperwork to back up, to document said concussions, or at least a history of concussions, then it's kind of tough to take your father's word at face value. Because again, that is your dad. So that's like Tony, my boy, you know what I'm saying, my fucking brother. That's like him doing something and I start speaking on his behalf. They're gonna be like, well, of course, that's your man's. Of course you're gonna take up for him. Of course you're gonna look at it a certain way or with a little bit of biasness. That's all I'm saying. Nah, facts, Rob.
Oh
You're right about
shit!
that.
Oh shit! No, wait
That's
till you
why I
get to
say
the
I
next
appreciate him
comment.
saying
Wait till you get to the next comment.
that,
That's funny as hell.
that's why I appreciate him saying his son should have never been there. Nah, facts. Facts.
That's not what I'm laughing. That's what I'm laughing about right there.
Rampage doing LeBron justified, bro. Oh man.
Damn.
My boy Bearded up in here from the Chicago. You know what we talking about, Bearded. We ain't here talking about it. We up in here talking about it. Let me get your thoughts on that, man. Type that into the chat for you, boy. It's fresh from Chicago, Illinois, man. Hey, make sure y'all boys tap into my boy Bearded Conversations right here. He get his program a whole lot of love in his channel. He promotes his channel on his platform and everything. So all my people that's in here, make sure, hey, Bearded, drop your link, your channel in here. Make sure y'all go tap into my boy. Nah, yeah, that's funny as hell.
There you go.
Man, didn't give a receipt. He
Danny,
got that Walmart return where they give a refund for a used shitty
Danny's continuing his fire. But like straight up,
Daddy,
man,
you is alive and kicking today.
But that's
like,
seriously though, like I've mentioned, that is one of the most uncomfortable things I've watched on a video in a long time. And I was actually shook up talking about it. I wasn't involved, I wasn't there, but damn, that was really hard to watch.
And bro, please, like, I that's not funny, bro. This CVS receipts belong to the motherfucker, dog.
Damn.
He got that Triple H booking long term. But now, listen, I am fully aware, and I gotta say it, I'm a black man talking about another black man perpetrating violence against a white man. I understand exactly what I'm saying here, and I understand exactly what we're talking about. And I am fully aware that if this was a white boy slamming a black man or black boy or a black man, whatever, to a mat and punching him unconscious just like that, we would be in here talking about a whole totally different issue. I understand that. That's why I am sitting here saying that I agree that bro should go to jail. I agree that a crime here was committed. I agree that at the very least, assault, if not aggravated assault. You can even push it with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, considering he's a professionally trained boxer and his hands could be considered a deadly weapon. All I'm saying is attempted murder, that is a tough ass stretch. That is a tough ass charge to sell in court. And if you are a DA, you don't want cases that is a 3-pointer. You want cases that is a slam dunk. And aggravated assault with a deadly weapon here is a slam dunk. It is a slam dunk. What's good, brother? Hey, man, we in here talking about Roger Jackson. Man, that shit would have been on first take if that shit would have been on first take if the races was opposite, with Ryan Clark speaking on it. And I say that as the blackest of the black. He does deserve jail time. I want to train Stu for him. Facts.
Mm-hmm.
So I do appreciate the fairness. Not for real. Like, hey, on this channel, I don't see color, brother. I see right, I see wrong. I see up, I see down, I see left, I see right. That's what I see. Hell, we got a black man and a white man hosting the show. So I'm just saying. Oh yeah, there would have been a riot of stripes. Facts. And we have to admit that. Like, if we're being honest and we're not being biased here, because the black man is the perpetrator, we have to really call it for what it is, bro. Like, again, everybody hands is dirty here. Nobody hands here is super clean. We know who hands is the dirtiest because one person had control of the situation. Well, yeah, one person wasn't in control of the situation. Another person didn't have a say after a certain point in the situation. And you got 6 other people, and fuck them again, by the way. You got 6 other people who's sitting in the fucking ring or around the ring who failed to act. My boy said sense. Oh, I think you probably accidentally hit enter. Quando X and Dr. Umar weak asses would have been talking about all kinds of shit. Motherfuckers ain't seen back. Ain't seen back.
Go down to that.
Back
Go down to that next comment.
Would have been quotes on the back of football helmets.
In the end zones.
Oh my goodness. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I thought last week was the best show. This might be the best one.
Oh no, this one definitely.
Every week, y'all come in here, y'all amazing. Like, y'all, it's just a sad day for professional wrestling, bro. It was a sad day for the business, for the industry, for anybody and next to the industry. And again, WWE actually did the right thing and they cut ties almost immediately. The report came out. When did this happen? Saturday? I want to say this happened on Saturday. and Sunday.
Damn.
Hey, bro, look. Hey, boy, look. Every black wrestler would have been getting a push out of nowhere, boy. R-Truth would have been the IC champion. Oh, wow.
Damn.
Now, for anybody that's a wrestling historian, I know you know, John, there was a lawsuit that went around WCW for racial discrimination. And some do say that's why Booker T got his first title run as a response to that lawsuit.
It could be.
Do with that as you will.
It could be.
Kofi Mania too. Now, fact,
it's kind of funny
that's what I'm saying though.
It's kind of funny that Booker T got his first title right as the company was closing.
I mean, 2000, yeah. In between 2000 and 2001, he won a motherfucker like 4 or 5 times.
We're having trouble.
Kofi Mania too.
What is this message? We're having trouble streaming to Facebook. What the hell is that? I don't know what the hell that
Ain't nobody
is.
watching on. I don't know. Ain't nobody watching on Facebook. That's why I say come slide over. All our people over here on the West.
It's on my end. I don't know. But
oh yeah, it might be an issue on Facebook. Then.
That's right. Not Twitter. YouTube.
Well, fuck it. Shit.
I don't know. One of us is having some issues with the internet. I got a full-on connection, but I don't know what the fuck's going on. But
nah, that's cool. Our people is on YouTube anyway. God damn it.
That's right.
Okay, yeah, whatever. Yeah, we got a lot of people on YouTube. Anyway,
we could probably put a button on this. I mean, we can beat it. We can beat a dead horse with a stick. It's not going to change anything. It's
not. And we all in agreement that hey, this is what should take place with them. And hey, if you feel differently, listen, I want y'all to understand something about this platform. We all respect each other up on this platform. You said, man, I'm juggling you in for sure. Oh, my mama.
Like on Raw. Damn.
Like one thing about this platform, y'all, we this is a fair and honest and open forum for people that have different walks of life, different ethnicities,
I'll be right back.
Different whatever social classes. Go ahead. Different ethnicities, different social classes or whatever to come on and state your opinion. Like state your opinion and state what it is you feel. And this is we don't judge you on here, man. This is just what it is. I appreciate you, Bearded Man, my boy. Hey, again, check out my boy's channel. If you got new music or business, anything you want to promote, my boy gets it done. I promise you. Chicago, Illinois is in the building. Getting back on the lighthearted topics, can we just talk about HBK sell job or Hogan? Listen, bro. Listen. That entire situation right there, that entire situation with Hulk Hogan and Shawn Michaels, what that was Shawn Michaels meeting, Hulk Hogan meeting his match when it comes to that backstage politics. Nobody could politic like that Michael Hickenbottom, boy. I'm trying to tell you, Terry Bollea ain't got shit on Michael Hickenbottom. Triple H in the ring at the next Raw. We as a community don't tolerate any prejudice in the Paul Levesque era. Boy, that's funny as hell. Because I am the game, and I'm that damn good.
Okay.
My boy Danny say, getting back to the lighthearted topics, can we just talk about HBK's oversell job against Hogan?
Oh my God, I could talk about this for hours. Oh God, that was so. Oh man, that was so damn funny. Like, I will go back and watch that match just for that laugh sometimes.
Man, I was just saying how Terry Bollea politicking ain't got nothing on Michael Hickenbottom.
No.
I'm talking about my brother will scratch his Fu Manchu and say that doesn't work for him.
Well, after you showed me that one podcast, now it kind of the shoe's kind of on the other foot with Oh, we got a yawn, y'all.
Man, all right. Yeah, you did. Man, RIP, but that match is one of my favorites because fuck okay, RIP though, for real.
Well,
man, look.
It might have actually been Sean that was playing me.
You gotta go listen to Bruce Pritchard's Something to Wrestle With episode about the SummerSlam 2005, and then also follow it up with JR's episode about SummerSlam 05, which just came out about 2 weeks ago. And you might have a difference in opinion on that. Because I've always told John, I say, if I didn't have nobody else's word to go to match up against Bruce Pritchard, then I got to take Bruce Pritchard at his word, because I mean, he's the closest to Vince McMahon that we'll ever have.
He is the closest to Vince McMahon we ever had.
But if you give me JR or Bruce, I'm inclined to believe JR over
That's
Bruce.
True. Yes.
So and JR definitely changed my opinion on that.
Mine too. So y'all have to
two yawns.
You're gonna have to form your own opinion on that one. But I know where I stand, and I know where my boy stands on it. So
for sure. I got something for y'all.
Oh boy.
If you could rewrite a storyline, what would it be and why? I'm not saying fuck Hogan for that match specifically. I'm saying fuck him in general.
Why are you saying that? Why are you saying that, Jet?
Why are you saying that, Tony? Let them know. And nobody can imitate Vince like Bruce. No. That's right, pal. Pronouns, pal.
Yep.
Well, the invasion.
I want to know why you say fuck Hogan.
Fuck a motherfucking Hulk Hogan.
Fuck the Hulk Hogan. Not gonna work for me, brother.
Oh snap. Yeah. Enjoy it, fellas. Not gonna work for me, brother. I appreciate you for stopping by, Danny, my boy.
Yes.
We here every Tuesday, as you see at the bottom of your screen, 1 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. Tap in with us. One love to you.
Yes.
Now, yeah, type that up, Tony. Like, why you feel like that about Hogan? I could probably imagine why, but go ahead.
I'm sure I know why too,
But
but
yeah, while he's typing that up, if there's a storyline that you can go back and rewrite, what would it be and how would you rewrite it?
I
The
agree
Stone Cold heel turn after.
no, well, I mean that was I would have never booked that. I would have had him. Oh no, never mind. Um,
He said, I got multiple reasons. I'm the black, not 8 foot worth of 100 million. My dog trying to get Taker fired, and he called the Superdome the Silver Dome. He from New Orleans, so that's why he's saying that. Super fucking up.
hey, I mean,
Okay. Well, if you feel
well,
that way about Hogan for the
that was
Superdome, then
that
how
was
do you feel
hilarious.
about TKO for how do you feel about TKO for fleecing y'all out of WrestleMania? Cause he definitely shitted on the city.
Ooh boy.
Now, why would y'all rework the invasion and Austin Hill run? Like, how would you rebook it?
Well, as I've said, after listening to that one podcast about the invasion, they could have waited a few more months, and then all the big stars would have been available for it.
On the contract.
Yes.
That would have been on the
And
contract.
as far as Stone Cold, I would have had him give Vince McMahon a beer and then stun his ass. But you know, they wanted to turn Stone Cold heel in Texas.
Oh snap! Of all places.
Yeah, I mean,
Hold on, y'all.
All right, so
how would you do it? No, not no ticker, man. I don't want no ticker on that. Ticker this one. Man. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. My bad. Tech guy. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah,
There you go. Perfect. I'm waiting to catch Ariel Manuel at Starbucks, Jordan Schultz style. That was funny. Hey, if you don't know the story about Jordan Schultz and Starbucks, that is hilarious.
I've heard about
Since
it.
The Rock was leaving to do with Hollywood, they needed a top heel. Facts. But I'm asking you, like, top? Oh, okay, you meant top face. But how would you rewrite it? Like, what would you rewrite? I'm slapping Nick Carr too, just for the men's warehouse suits he be wearing. Hey, and the motherfuckers be having backpack. They suit pants with no back pockets, like Vince. Oh, that shit was so funny when CM Punk told Triple H that. He said, "Man, you gonna be wearing suit pants with no pockets in the back." Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all about another 5 minutes to excuse me, to work
Austin,
on give me that storyline.
Man, I don't know how I would rebook Austin after WrestleMania 17.
Cause you give it up a lot. You won't get those funny skits with Kurt. You're not gonna get that awesome match between Jericho, Benoit, and Austin. You possibly not getting the what chant. Now, to some people, that might be a good thing. Honestly, my main change for the invasion is just wait it out. Then all that stuff you did, you could do with actual stars.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, true. Cause if you kicking off your invasion with a guy named Lance Storm, that says a lot about what you, how and what you are invading.
Bruce, who booked this shit?
Great podcast today. Y'all doing y'all thing. Props. I see this definitely blowing up, man. I appreciate you, man. And hey, it don't happen without you. It don't happen without you. It don't happen without you, my brother.
It definitely does not happen without y'all.
Nah, facts. We love this engagement, man. Like, please come in and engage and act, be married.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I mean,
my storyline
we'll discuss just about anything on here, but yeah,
just about anything. As far as Stone Cold, I actually think the only bad aspect was turning him in Texas. Watching that run back, it was actually pretty damn entertaining. Yeah, facts. Because again,
you wouldn't get the skits with Kurt. You wouldn't like you said, the What Champ may have never been born. I mean, there's a lot of things.
Remember the night he came back, the old Stone Cold, when he came walking down that ramp, talking that trash, he's stunning everybody. Like, that was one of the best endings in the history of Monday Night Raw, honestly.
It was.
You don't get Kurt Angle in the milk truck. It's a bunch of things you don't get. So not turning Austin Hill, you usurp it. And you don't get that awesome duet between him and The Rock before Survivor Series. So something to think about.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I hated it. Yeah. You was in the building, right? D Black, you was in the building for that.
Well, no.
Some people might be okay with that What Chant conclusion.
Some people don't like the What Chant.
Say what if you sleep with your sister? I was there. Yeah. D Black was in the building. So if you could think back to that day, that moment in time, what would you say was the atmosphere inside the building, inside the Astrodome? What was the atmosphere like?
That was one of the last big events ever held at the Dome, wasn't it?
I do believe so. Big events, yeah.
As somebody that
the Texans was a thing the very next year.
Yeah, well, as somebody that frequented the Astrodome a lot when I lived there, I've seen a lot of stuff there, man. Yeah, the Dome was always hot, and they had no air conditioning, no kind of. You were sweating your ass off in the Astrodome.
Yeah, the Astrodome was officially closed for good in 2008. Nah, let me see what.
Mm-hmm. Shit.
Hold on.
You gotta scroll down to the next couple of comments there.
I got them. I got you. The last event to be held in the Astrodome was the Astros' final regular. Now, hell no. That's the last sporting event. Well, I guess they do got to be some of the last events to be held there. Now, they talking about renovating that motherfucker.
For what?
My boy say Stone Cold is shit. They talking about renovating it. They got like $1 billion plan for it. Historical landmark. I was there. It was hot as hell in there, bro.
You can't tear it down.
Well, they probably gonna make something out of it. If you can't tear it down, it's just gonna be sitting there. It was an honor to be there. WrestleMania 17 is in my top 10. Shit, number one for me. Number uno. Number two, if I had to get my top three WrestleManias, number one, it would be definitely 17. Number two, this might be controversially speaking, but I'll say it. Number two is definitely WrestleMania 20 for sentimental reasons. And number three would be the year after, 21. 21 was damn good. I was in the building for Royal Rumble 1. I wasn't a fan just yet, so I didn't appreciate what I was there for. I didn't become a true fan until the next year. First event I actually went, it was into, was No Way Out 02. Very nice.
I'll have to think on that one. My top
three WrestleManias.
Oof, that's a tough one because I mean I've lived through all of them. You know, like I saw all of them when they actually happened. So
I bet 11 ain't gonna be on your list.
No. You know, to be honest, I've always been partial to WrestleMania 3.
Very nice.
I mean, I've always been partial to WrestleMania 3.
Hogan and Andre.
Savage and Steamboat. I mean,
yeah.
But I'm old school, so but yeah, that's always been the one I've been partial to. But I mean, seeing Hogan and Andre, that was actually one of Hulk Hogan's. I mean, if you could say best matches, but I mean, there wasn't a whole lot that Andre could do during that match. So Hogan had to carry that match, and he did a pretty good job of carrying it.
Facts.
So I've always been partial to WrestleMania 3, always, and I probably will always remain partial to that one. But you guys are also talking to somebody that's actually seen every single fucking WrestleMania live. So
my first live one was 30, and we know what happened with 30.
Like most of y'all have to watch, the network to see WrestleMania 1, 2, 3, etc. I saw them when they happened, but no, Savage versus Steamboat, man, that match. You don't get matches like that no more. So
I'm gonna say closed circuit TV, baby.
Oh, that was WrestleMania 2.
WrestleMania 28. Very nice.
That was WrestleMania 2, closed circuit. I watched that one on closed circuit. Yeah, first WrestleMania was 30. Yeah, we know what happened there. The streak is over.
17, 19, and 37. 37 wasn't bad at all. It wasn't bad, no whatsoever.
Actually, I like.
See something.
Man, I like 3, 4, and 5. Like, I don't know. I tend to live in the past. I mean, I like the current product, but I tend to live in the past.
Yeah, Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt didn't do nothing for me on that WrestleMania 37. So, 2 outstanding main events on both nights. Yeah, Bianca and Sasha was damn good. Most certainly. Undertaker and Brock Lesnar when he ended the streak. Yep, that's what happened at WrestleMania 30. Most certainly.
People won't talk about
But my
people.
brothers,
People. Say people won't talk about
people wanted to go ahead.
the end of WrestleMania 30, what actually happened, which was quote unquote Yesomania. They will always talk about Brock Lesnar beating the Undertaker and ending the streak.
Oh yeah, man, that made news everywhere. Like everybody covered that, and this was before WWE had they cross back over with ESPN. Yeah, nah, true. Nah, I bet you, I bet you, I know what's not on your list. WrestleMania 9, WrestleMania 11,
On mine?
WrestleMania 12,
Are you talking about on mine, or
15.
are you talking about other
Like
people?
yeah, or just anybody's list. Those WrestleManias sucked. WrestleMania 27.
Mm.
27 was not good.
Wait, wasn't
Becky versus Charlotte
27?
Flair.
Wasn't
Very not.
27
But for
Triple
some,
H versus the Undertaker the first match?
yeah, before the year before the Hell in the Cell in Atlanta, when it was a Michael Cole versus Jerry the King Lawler, Cena versus Miz, CM Punk
Oh,
versus Randy Orton.
Melissa came in for Brianna. You got to get to the comment. There it is. That's one of her other
What's going on,
friends.
Melissa? What's going
So,
on? How you doing? Make sure you like, share, subscribe.
27 was the first match between Triple H and Taker. It was actually a really good match, but nothing compares to the end of the era match in 28 with Shawn, Taker, and Triple H.
Yeah, cause their match, their match in at 17, Taker and Triple H. That is, it wasn't that great. I forgot who Taker was originally supposed to be lined up with for WrestleMania that year. Triple
You
H
are
was a
glitching bad right now.
shift. It wasn't. No, I said I forgot who Taker was originally supposed to be lined up with for WrestleMania that year. It wasn't always Triple H until like the last minute shift. It is what it is. The first match better. WrestleMania 17.
Mm-hmm. 17
What
was
is
a
it?
good
Are
match
you?
with Triple H and Taker, but I mean, it was, I don't know. It had its moments, but
Triple H said that's the first time he really used a real pedigree. I mean, a real sledgehammer. No, he said that's the first time he used the fake sledgehammer. I lied. He used the
yeah, he
gimmick
busted.
sledgehammer. Was
Yeah, he
WrestleMania
used the
17.
gimmick one.
Well, my brothers, it's been my brothers, my sisters, my peoples, my favorite heels. It's been 2.5 hours of your boys here live on a Tuesday, shooting the shit.
With you?
Shooting the shit. Very nice. Right here, right now, live on the YouTube, Facebook, Sons of Either, also known as X. And we will be here every Tuesday, 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. Just make sure you hit the like, share, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so that way you get notified when we go live. I will be back on here tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Sports Talk. Yes, sir. And we are inching closer and closer to the NFL season, the National Football League. Yeah. It shall be going down on the channel tomorrow. And for all my football people, make sure you send your highlights over to your boy. We will start having reaction Fridays. Yes, indeed. I will have film to go over.
Next week, we will
My
have
boy
a
Wesley,
full
it's an
recap.
excellent show again, fellas. I appreciate that.
Next week, we will have a full recap of Clash in Paris.
Yes, indeed,
So
we will. Everything that it went down, should have went down, or could have went down. Make sure y'all make sure y'all come over to the Facebook group. We are on Facebook right here. Hold on, let me show it for the people in the before they get up out of here. Make sure y'all come over to the Facebook group. There you go. Two Hills, Shooting the Shit podcast. There we go. Make sure y'all tell y'all friends about us. So it's no longer whispers. It's
that's
no
right.
longer whispers. It's right there. Two Hills, Shooting the Shit podcast.
Oh my
And as
God.
always, make sure. Oh my goodness. And as always, y'all make sure that whenever we are engaging with each other, rather it's on this platform, rather it's in the group, let's try to keep everything respectful and understand like we don't want to offend nobody or we want to be a wholesome class personified program as much as possible. Now we do have segments where we'll let you come in here and talk your shit, but you know he is lucky if he get that. Now, I'm telling you, whoever that guy in NXT, he might be deaf, but he sure can see beauty. Very nice. He might not be able to hear it, but he sure can see it. But with that being said, La Primera no bush. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, STS proudly brings to you is tag team champions of the world. He is not the road dog Jesse James. I am not the badass Billy Gunn. And we are not the new
Age Outlaws.
Outlaws.
Nope.
But if you are not down with that, we got 2 words for you. If you ain't down with that and you ain't down with us, we got 2 words for you. Fuck you. And y'all have a good week.